Hello and welcome to today's presentation of the AutoZone Liberty Bowl here in Memphis, Tennessee. And we got a good one in store for you guys here today. Your Memphis Tigers here at home, glorified home game. They will be taking on the Florida Atlantic Owls out of Conference USA for this big time matchup here in bowl season. Should be a good one as both teams, they're going to come out onto the field. We will be listed as the road team, even though we did not have to do any traveling whatsoever. So, gonna be a great one here. Make sure you go ahead, you get that like button hit for me. And then also, if you're brand new to the channel and you are a fan of sports gaming, this is the channel for you. And I would encourage you to hit that subscribe button, because that next like and subscribe puts us a little bit closer to the next like and subscribe. As a player to be highlighted today is Sam Miller, having a solid season. 3 sacks on the year. Kind of is that rangy leader on our defense. And now we'll go ahead and jump right into it. AutoZone Liberty Bowl action is officially underway. And the Florida Atlantic Owls, they will start with the football. And how about this run to start this game? It's not a big carry by any means. Only a gain of 5 yards. But that, you want to talk about turning nothing into something? That is one way to do that. As FAU, they like to run the football pretty often. We actually played them last year in bowl season, and there's some of that running again, this time by the quarterback. He'll carry it across the 35-yard line, and that will be a first down. But a really wonky thing about this Florida Atlantic offense is that even though they're a more run-heavy team, or at least they used to be, they also like to go no huddle, so that could really bring us a little bit of a wrinkle there. Could make things a little bit challenging, so we'll just have to play some really disciplined football if we want to come out here and win this bowl game, get our second bowl win in 2 seasons. As Taylor throws it right inside, somehow comes down with it, as Sam Miller was just a little bit too aggressive, wanted the interception. Probably would have been okay with just him batting it down. And now it's a new first down for FAU as they go with a little bit of play action here. Got some time, throws to the left-hand side, and that will be tipped away, as that's A.J. Kaysen making a play on the ball. And now 2nd and 10 coming up, as quarterback's going to try to do a little bit of a speed option, but they called an incompletion. I wasn't sure if that was a forward pitch or not. Surprised they didn't call it an illegal forward pass, to be honest. So now it's 3rd and 10 as they'll drop back again, looking for the first down marker. Looks to the left-hand side, but it's intercepted. Intercepted by Kevin Fuller, and we will take over. First drive of the game is going to be at about midfield. So the last time that these seniors will play here at Liberty Bowl Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. Let's see if we can bring our seniors home with a victory here in bowl season. As we'll start things out with a 7-yard run. Is now 2nd and 3 coming up. Bell dropping back, looks over the middle of the field. Got a man. He's got Jody Gentry for the big gain. Stepping up in the big moments. And now it's 1st and 10 from about the 10-yard line. Looking to score. Bell looks right, but it's going to be just batted down the line of scrimmage. Is now 2nd and 10 now coming up as we hand the ball off to Tuvington. He's got a lane to work through, but his line does not hold long enough. Still a good gain, though. Gain of 7 on that one. So 3rd and 3 coming up. Going to try to pass for that first down. Bell's going to move his tight end over to an out route on the right. Looking to go in that direction. Tries to toss it, but just does not set the feet well enough. And with it being 4th down, we are going to settle for the field goal. A little bit too far for us to go for it down this part of the field. Want to make sure that we come away with points. We didn't have to do any of the traveling, of course. So we will at least take a 3-0 lead. Now FAU will come back out onto the field for their next possession, as they will go with a speed option to the left-hand side. No one covering the running back, and he might pick up the first down on the ground. And he actually does. Picks up a gain of 10, but it's not a first down, just inches shy of that first down marker. We'll see if they go back to the running game for his 2nd and inches, as they'll actually try to pass it here. Interesting decision. One that actually does work out for them. They will pick up that first down. As a couple of plays later, FAU looking to pass again. 3 wide to the left. Looking downfield. Got a receiver. And if he just let him downfield a little bit more, might have had more yards on top of that. But it looks like this receiver, looks like he pulled something in the hamstring. He'll have to come out for at least the rest of this possession, get him checked out. A little bit cold here in Memphis, Tennessee, so hard to keep muscles warm. But on this 3rd and 10, they will try to go for a big shot. No good. But they try a 55-yard field goal. I don't know if this guy has the leg for it. And actually, he does not. He will miss the field goal attempt. So this second drive was a promising drive for the Owls, but it will fall short here. So a 3-0 lead for Memphis. As now Riley Bell lines up under center. He's going to run the ball up the middle. Duke Tuvington's going to go ahead. He'll pick up the first down, and that will move the sticks for the Memphis Tigers. And now 3rd and long. Bell in the shotgun formation. Dropping back. Looking for that first down marker, but we threw behind the receiver. So maybe a little bit of nerves here at the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. Both of us kind of missing plays that really should have been made on the offensive side of the ball, but thankfully, defense is playing well. They still have not scored yet, and we will look to continue that here as Harris throws yet another incompletion. As now 2nd and 10 coming up. Harris drops back, facing some pressure this time, throws downfield, and it's nearly intercepted. Can't complete the play fully. And it'll now be 3rd and long. Harris in the shotgun formation. Looking, trying to pick up the first down. Fires, finds a receiver. He's down the sideline. And he's going to be pushed down at about the 45-yard line. But it will not be too long before FAU must overcome another 3rd down. This time they'll try to run for it with their tailback, but he has nowhere to go. And that means that the Memphis Tigers, they'll hold up once again. And we'll have the ball back in our hands. As here we are, late in the first quarter of action. Alex Atkinson checks into the game. Trying to dump it off to him. Atkinson, he's got speed to burn, and it shows on this play. Somehow creating a 25-yard catch. And could have been caught in the backfield. As now, 1st and 10, looking over the middle of the field. We find Jamarcus Mitchell, who's going to find his way forward. Now in FAU territory. 1st and 10, Bell drops back, fires. Dwelly, duck it, down the sideline. One man left to beat. He can't beat him, but at the end of the first quarter, we got a great drive going on right now. We got the lead, we got the ball, and we're going to be deep in FAU territory when we come out for that second quarter of critical action. So now the second quarter is here, but we come out in the second quarter with a 3rd and long. So we'll try to set up yet another screen, this time for Ali Atkinson, as Atkinson going to go to the right-hand side. He's got speed to burn. Atkinson finds the end zone, and that's going to be a touchdown for your Memphis Tigers. That's what makes Ali Atkinson such a dynamic athlete. That 94 speed of his is hard to top, and you can see why. Absolute dynamo. And we'll also get a bunch of free and outs after that. Not really much more happens in the second quarter. But we'll pick up here with 2:50 left to play in the half, though, as we'll throw over the middle, trying to get the first down on St. Thomas, but he cannot complete the catch, though. So you hate to see that. So 3rd and 8, though, we'll try to go for it here. Try to get to Ali Atkinson, who's a dynamic runner, by the way, as Atkinson moves forward. Could pick up the first down. He's going to be denied right before the marker. But you know what? Nothing is really happening in this quarter. We need a little bit of a spark. So we're going to go for it here on 4th down. Atkinson goes into the motion. He's going to get the handoff. Runs up the middle. And he's going to be denied again. We can't make anything happen on the drive. But we did get fortunate. FAU did go 3 and out on the next possession. So now 1:33 left to play in the half as we try to make something happen. We got Chris Washington. Oh, we missed him. Oh, we just did not overthrow him. That's a touchdown, bro. We got to connect on those passes. Instead, we got 3rd and 9 as we rely on Ali Atkinson to make a play for us here. And sure enough, Atkinson's got some room. He will pick up the 1st down. And less than a minute 30 left to play in the half. We go into the no huddle. See if we can get a deep shot downfield possibly. Or at least dump it off to Atkinson, who gets open a little bit. Finds Atkinson over the middle. He does make the catch. And that's another 10-yard gain. As now we get back into that no huddle. We're trying to get momentum into the half. Atkinson's going to take the carry. He runs upfield. He's got space to work. Atkinson with the 1st down. He does. Another 10-yard gain. Not going to even worry about waiting for that replay. We're going to go right away. As FAU, they're scrambling a little bit. 1st and 10. Got a guy open downfield. And we miss him again. Second big throw that we miss. That's the 2nd time that could have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd and 10. As Bell drops back the pass. Looks over the middle of the field. And it's going to be deflected away by the linebacker. Couldn't get it over his head enough. So now 3rd and 10. Bell in the shotgun formation. He's got trips to the right. Bell drops back. Looks over. Tries to throw over to the left-hand side. And that's deflected away as well. That does put an end to a drive that Felton can get some points off of. But very low-scoring game, it seems like. Between two very good teams. We're both on the verge of 10-win seasons, or at least very close to it. And we'll take a 10-0 lead in the halftime. So now we jump into that second half of action, hoping for a little bit more action here than what we saw in that second quarter. Really nothing happening there except that last drive maybe. So we'll start off with an Ali Atkinson run. And Ali Atkinson gets a good run here to start the second half. He'll get 9 yards off of that. And we'll go with a 5-wide set on the next one as Bell looks over the middle of the field. I thought that Jody Gentry would be able to get inside leverage. That did not happen though. And now we got a 3rd and short coming up. We'll see what we try to work with. Trying to go with some deep patterns, maybe to distract this defense a little bit. Instead, we're just going to choose to run for it. And Riley Bell does slide down. He'll pick up sticks for us and will pick up the 1st down. So now another 3rd and long coming up here as Bell gets into the shotgun formation. Bell dropping back the pass, goes over to the left-hand side, gets it out to Ali Atkinson, but we floated it a little bit too much. FAU takes advantage, and we come away without any points scored, as it's still a 10-0 lead. Harris gets ready to go to lead the first drive of the second half. He won a big ball, and man, I'm glad that we were able to get pressure, because I'll tell you what, he was open down the field. He really had a guy. We got very fortunate there. As now 2nd and 10. Taylor throws to the left-hand side. Has the running back. Running back's got some space to move. And he'll pick up the 1st down after a couple of broken tackles. As FAU comes across. Yet another 3rd and long. Harris going with the halfback draw. As we got Gentry not able to make the tackle. And that will move the sticks. They pick up the 1st down off a 3rd and 12. You know, that's just a hair-pulling moment right there. Like, we simply cannot have that. It's tough to see. So we'll see if our defense wises up as they got another 1st and 10. Harris looking to the left-hand side. Wants a big ball, but it's nearly intercepted. Looks like that was Dan Daniel that has hands on the ball. And now it's 2nd and 10 coming up. As Harris drops back the pass, looks over to the left-hand side. It's a halfback screen. Marquardt does come in from behind to complete the play, but it is good for a 6-yard gain, as that will get him into a 3rd and short. Harris in the shotgun formation. We send the blitz. It's going to be a wide receiver screen. And we actually play it well. We forced them at least into a 4th down situation. But they're not going to punt for it. They will not punt for it. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going into their power high set. They go to the fullback. And the fullback does just enough to move the sticks. That was well played by our defense. But it was simply not enough, though, as Gentry got to go back to work here as he looks to try to get to the quarterback, but going to throw it to the left-hand side, and it's incomplete. Broken up at the last moment. And now, 2nd and 10 coming up as Harris with a halfback draw upfield, looking for the 1st down. It's stripped, and look who's there. It's Charles Gentry with the fumble recovery. That possession arrow will now be going in the direction of the Memphis Tigers. Removed by Charles Sims. And now we take over fresh off the turnover. That rhymes. As now Atkinson will get things going. First play after the turnover. We will run the ball. And Allie Atkinson's having a good game. 9 carries, 51 yards. As Tufington did get hurt early in this game, it seems like. So Allie Atkinson really toting the rock well. We'll see how he handles the bell cow running back duties in this ball game. As we got a 1st and 10 now coming up. Bell hands it off to Allie Atkinson. Atkinson, another halfback draw. It's been generally effective, even though we haven't been able to necessarily get that big play off the ground. But Justin Burton comes to the game, and he's a piece of dynamite as well. This was somebody that did not have any touches going into the season. He's came in key moments. The Houston game, for example, he had a couple of touchdowns there. You know, that's a good running back for someone that's a 4th-string guy, right? Like, that's something crazy to think about. But 4th and 8 coming up. We got a 3rd down. Or at least we're in, I don't know what we're talking about. But we're going to settle for a field goal here. Settling for this field goal. This would make it 13-0 as Tommy Wyatt is going to boot this football. And look at this. You could not kick that any better. As it looks like it might have hit that, it was either the EA Sports logo or like the Allstate logo. Probably should be the Allstate logo. If it's not, we will take a 13-0 lead. And we'll also force FAU to go 3 and out as well, as we'll go ahead and try to pick up even more points, trying to get that route going, as Bell's actually going to run for it. He's going to run through the official. I wish in like future college football games, or like the ref is like an animated person or like a object you can interact with, right? Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. Running over a ref would be kind of fun to do for the memes, right? I guess that's what I'm trying to get to. But 2nd and 10 coming up here, though. Bell's going to try to pass forward, try to make this a more reasonable 3rd down. And we throw over the middle to IT Thomas. We get a catch for him. Targeted him a few times, but haven't been able to connect with him necessarily. And now it's 3rd and 2. Go try to get it with the option. Atkinson's going to... No, it's not Atkinson taking the handoff. It's Riley Bell. We have bamboozled the FAU defense enough to pick up the 1st down. And now we'll look to get the ball to Allie Atkinson, who's out on the perimeter. Looks, got some space to work through. And look at Allie Atkinson go! Somehow slithering his way through the defense. And that will be a touchdown for your Memphis Tigers. Allie Atkinson is him. And don't make a second thought about it. We got a huge advantage here at the AutoZone Liberty Bowl, as FAU finds itself down by 20 with barely a quarter left to play. FAU surely getting a little bit desperate right now. They are certainly getting desperate. As last play of the 3rd quarter, it's going to be a 2nd and long. Throwing to the left-hand side. And that will indeed take us into the end of the 3rd quarter. And we're looking really good to get our 2nd bowl win in 2 seasons. We're up 20-0 here at the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. Just one more quarter to close this entire game out. So welcome back, guys, to the 4th quarter of action as we pick things up on a 3rd and long. Harris needing a big play. We'll see if he can get it as he throws over the middle of the field. And they give him the 1st down. I think they did. We have to wait till after it's done with the little freezing thing. Remember, this game was made in 2011, so it's a little bit of an older game, and we get caught napping. Oh no, we're going to get caught with the offsides. They try to go with a bigger play. They might have gotten it. We'll have to see what the penalty flag is. It's going to be offsides. Of course it is. So they actually accept the penalty. It's going to be 1st and 5. I thought they completed that pass, but maybe not. So 1st and 5. They throw over to the left-hand side, and they will pick up the first down. Thought we might have gotten away with a face mask penalty as well. But now, 1st and 10 as we go all out with the blitz. FAU throwing the football, though, over the middle, and it's another first down for the Owls as they desperately search for their very first points of this game. As now, 1st and 10 coming up, dropping back, looking over to the right-hand side, looking for the end zone, but it's overthrown. And because it was overthrown, it will be incomplete. And now, looking at a 3rd and long. Harris in the shotgun formation. We intend to blitz. They set up the halfback screen, though. One person left to beat, but he can't beat him, though. A.J. Kaysen doing a great job making a play on the ball. And field goals will not help him at this point. They are going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th and 7. Harris looks over the middle, finds a receiver, and that's a first down for the FAU Owls. There is a flag on the field, though, and it's going to be a face mask. The face mask is on Seth Randolph, one of our customs. And now halfway to the goal line. 2nd and goal from the 4. Tailback running it into the end zone, and finally, the Owls are going to be on the board. They will score off of a 4-yard scamper. So now we're only up 20-7. We still got a 13-point lead, but we can't keep our foot off the gas pedal for long, though. As we'll start with a read option. We'll get it out to Riley Bell into the open space, and we'll pick up a few yards off of that. Not as effective as maybe read options in NCAA 14, but, you know, we're getting a little bit better at it. It's a little bit hard to run options, but we're making it work, right? That's really what it is. But we do pick up a first down, though, with, I believe that was Jamarcus Mitchell that made the catch there. So we got a first down off of that. Let's see if we can get another big play downfield as we try to throw over the middle, but it's deflected away by one of the linebackers, and that will be incomplete. So now, 2nd and 10 coming up as we'll actually change the play at the line of scrimmage. Looks like they are pressing us up and down the field. Looking for a big play. Going to try to look for one downfield. And we underthrew him just slightly. Did not lead Chris Washington down the field enough. And now it's 3rd and 10. Bell in the shotgun formation. 5 wide set. Looking around, trying to throw over to St. Thomas, who does make the catch. However, it's not enough, though, and we will be playing this football away. So FAU has a little chance of hope here with 5:46 left to play in this 4th quarter of action, as they'll drop back the pass to start their next drive, looking for another touchdown. If they get it, things could get really interesting. As Harris going to try to run, and we do not have good gap integrity there. Got a little bit too cute. And now Harris gave the FAU Owls with another first down, as they are now moving down the field once again. Going into their no-huddle offense is a fresh set of downs as Harris, we send the blitz again, looking over the middle, but it's going to be incomplete this time. It looks like it's Willie Mason that's able to deflect that pass away. As now, a 2nd and 10 coming up here again, as Harris, with a play action this time, tries to throw over the middle of the field, but A.J. Kaysen will force that ball loose, but the receiver never had possession, so it's considered an incompletion. So now, 3rd and 10 coming up. Harris needing a big play, so he sends Stuckey out into the motion over on the left-hand side. Harris looking, fires down the middle of the field, I don't know what he's looking at because that was a tight throw. We had them punt the football away to us, and special teams actually helps. We get another touchdown on the board because of that. So now it's 27-7. Now FAU going to get really desperate right now. It's going to be a tough spot for the Owls to come back and win this game, as they are actually going to be called for the holding penalty. So now it's 2nd and 14 coming up as Harris drops back, looks to the left-hand side, still picking up the first down anyways. You hate to see it. Can't be giving up those big plays like that. And now FAU is going to be marching down the field. Harris dropping back, looks over the left-hand side. He's got a man, and it's caught. Huge first down for the Owls, as Eddie Davis and Dan Daniel had to combine on the tackle. That's a bad mishap in coverage, and we might get caught. We get caught with another offsides. Just don't give up anything crazy, and we will hold them to a small game, so they can't take advantage of the free play, at least not as much. But Chase Gentry was caught offsides yet again, and now we're looking at a 1st and 5, where Harris will drop back, looking around, trying to make something happen here, running out of time here, and it's going to be intercepted. It's intercepted by Charles Gentry down the sideline. Let's go, baby. So 3:39 left to play in this ball game, and a chance to run out the rest of this clock. Let's see if we can do that, and maybe we can get some points on the board too. Just so that we can come out here and get some spot style points here to end the season. Ali Atkinson, he might make that happen. One man left to beat, can't break the tackle. But now we're really running out this clock as Justin Burden now comes into the game. Burden with a wide butt naked open space, and he will be taking it straight to the crib. Touchdown, Tigers. And we will make it a 34-7 lead. I mean, look at this burst by Justin Burden. Absolutely incredible. So 34-7 is your score now, as we'll see if FAU can, finish this game with a little bit of pride, as they will be, trying to score in their last drive. I don't think they have what it takes to win this game, but I'm interested to see what our defense does. Want to make sure that they don't get complacent here, because a lot of these guys that are starting in our defense right now, with the exception of our linebackers, they will be back next season. And sure enough, on a 3rd and 4, we actually lose track of the football. Nugent could not locate it. So FAU in business for a potential another scoring drive, as running back's going to take the handoff, almost gets to that first down marker. And now looking at a 3rd and short, as our defense tries to hold it down. We'll send the blitz, as it looks like it's actually going to be a passing play up the middle of the field, and it will be inside the 5-yard line though, but the running back is down on the ground. Probably won't be seeing him for the rest of the possessions, as now 2nd and goal. FAU going to run for the end zone. They will at least get a touchdown late in this ball game. It will not change anything, but it does make it a little bit more competitive than what it actually was though. But sure enough, we will come out here and we will be your champions of the AutoZone Liberty Bowl. Let's go, baby. 34-14 ends up being your score, as we get a big win here to end the season. So for the 2nd straight season, not only do we end up finishing with a bowl win, but specifically, we finished with a bowl win against Florida Atlantic. We certainly have their number. We end up going 13 for 29, 194 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no interceptions over the course of this game. So, Riley Bell was okay in this one, but really had some younger running backs step up. Tufington did get hurt early, but Ali Atkinson ended up with over 100 yards on the day. And then Jason Burden, guy who barely got carries in his entire college career, he got a couple of carries in the 4th quarter and really made the most of them, taking one to a 41-yard touchdown. As for the receivers today, Ali Atkinson was absolutely a problem today. He had 6 catches for 82 yards and a couple of touchdowns to go with that. None of the other receivers really were able to separate themselves in this game, unfortunately. Now, on the defensive side of football, I thought we played some very good ball here today, as A.J. Kaysen ended up with 7 solo tackles that led our team, followed by Willie Mason over the course of this game. We also got to the quarterback a couple of times today, and it was our customs that really stepped up in this regard. Sophomore safety Dan Daniel had one of the sacks, as did Josh Meadows, the junior outside linebacker. Plus, we were able to do a great job forcing turnovers in this game. Chase Gentry, who hardly played over the course of the season, got an interception in the bowl game, so you love to see that. Kevin Fuller also managed to get an interception too. Plus, we got a forced fumble from Dante Sims, a guy who also does not play very often. It happens to be recovered by the true freshman Chase Gentry, who did get that fumble recovery. So, great way to end the season, and now we look forward to the future of our program. And there it is, boys. We got ourselves a bowl trophy to add into our trophy case. Of course, we're going to add it, even though it was glorified a home game for us. I mean, it was in our home stadium, you guys. We may have not been seeing as the home team. It was a home game for us. Let's keep it real for a minute. We did take advantage, though. We get another bowl win. We finished 9-4 once again, and now we look forward to our future as we try to figure out what can we do in order to move forward and try to be competitive, even more competitive as a program, and really take that next step, really to become a national power here in college football. So I'm gonna end it here. Next episode, we will have the off-season recap as we'll gear up for year number 5. We'll see if we actually become a 5-star program or not. But that being said, this is John J Gaming on the mic signing off. Hoping you guys are all out there having a good one. Take care, everybody.